You had a chance to release music a lot earlier than you chose to do. You're the last member of the band to really put forth that solo effort. Was it a timing issue, or what made you do it now? Why did you feel like now was the time?
I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but I felt like I needed 5 minutes to myself. I felt like we came off tour and I was like, I can go straight back into this and carry on, but I was just like, I need a little bit of time. And to understand it a little bit more, to appreciate it a little bit more. Yeah. You know, I never stood back and went, wow, look what we just did. And if you don't, you have no idea, because it's just like every day is the same sort of thing. So, you know, and I was like, if the song speaks to me, I'll get back to it. If it doesn't come to me and the song's not there, then I'll leave it alone. It's okay for me. I've had a really nice time doing this. And then Strip That Down came along and I was like, well, this seems like a good idea to go forth with, and it came at the right time. You know, I was, you know, having my son. I was in the middle of the birth of my son. My missus is carrying him at the time. There was a lot going on in life, and I squeezed a lot of life into 1 year. But you know, I feel like I understand what I'm doing now more than I did before. You know, I let things get to me that I shouldn't have before, and now that I have a bit more patience about me than I did maybe when I was in my younger days, I feel a lot better about it.
You feel a lot better about it. It's interesting you say that, you know, it all kind of goes by so fast. So the past 5 years are like a blur to you, or?
Yeah, I mean, the band years, it's like a montage of crazy stuff, and it was the best time in life ever. I mean, it was, you know, second to the birth of my son. It was the best time. And then coming out of that and then going into this now, I felt like I had enough time to recollect myself. And it was like, I feel like I'm the same person I was when I entered this 10 years ago. Yeah. You know, and but now I have 10 years worth of knowledge of doing this to be able to keep it. And, you know, I've spoken to people about stuff like this, because I think with, you know, the way this lifestyle is, I think we don't help each other, and there's just not much point to it. So, you know, I went and saw Shawn Mendes recently when I was at an award show. And, I mean, I think he's done fantastic, but I could hear the slightest bit of sorrow in the recent song that he wrote, and I just wanted to make sure he was all good, you know. And he's only 19 years old. He's got, you know, not to belittle him in any single way, shape or form, because I think he's incredible. But he's got his head screwed on, man, and he's gone about it the right way. You know, a couple of years ago, you know, he had a smaller fan base, and now he's known all over the world. So it's a bit of a transformation. So I just wanted to give him a little bit of, you know, say, how are you doing? You know, a little bit of
kind of like a mentor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, because I think he's got his own things together. Or he didn't need me to be there, but I just wanted to offer that. If you ever have a problem, dude, or something's going on, like, just call me and we can have a chat about it. You know, I think it's nice to have somebody to lean on.
What if the guy is older than you? Like, say, for me, for example, I'm older than you. Would you call me and help me out if I had an issue?
I would. If you had a problem, I would be there in a moment. You know that.
I like this guy, man. Get this guy a round of applause.